Hi, I'm Andy Meehan, your next Republican Congressman from PA District 1. Two big news items this week for the Meehan campaign. First, as of Wednesday, February 26th, Andy Meehan is officially on the ballot for PA 01, April 28th, 2020 Republican primary, after surviving months of vicious, uncivil, negative campaign ads and libelous attacks in the media by the leaders of the failing Bucks County Republican Party, also known as the Fitzpatrick Party. Just like the Trump impeachment backfire, the Andy Meehan for Congress campaign is stronger than ever because of the dirty tricks of the Fitzpatrick Party, whose goons descended on us at the Trump store to harass and intimidate our female volunteers and disrupt our petition signings. Sorry, Brian Fitzpatrick, it's yet another massive public failure to add to the litany of failures under your leadership, the worst election losses in PA 01 in the last 30 years. Coincidentally, we were informed on Wednesday, February 26th, that Brian frightened fake Fitzpatrick has chickened out of debating me and declined the invitation by Bill Pezza at Bucks County Community College. The refusal by Brian Chicken Fitzpatrick is an unprecedented and cynical act of disrespect for PA 01 traditions, the Bucks County Community College students, and the general public. While shocked, I'm not surprised. I have repeatedly challenged Brian Fitzpatrick to engage in free, open, public debate on his record of more gun control, defunding the wall, funding Planned Parenthood, carbon taxes, more wars, biological men in women's spaces and sports, amnesty for illegal immigrants, silence on sanctuary cities, and his disloyal condemnations of President Trump. Once again, we have to ask, where's Fitzwaldo? Just like on Election Day, November 5th, 2019, when the Fitzpatrick Party lost every Republican office across our district, when 105,000 uninspired Republicans stayed home, letting Democrats gain control of our entire county. And yet again, Brian Fitzpatrick is silent and nowhere to be seen, except in photo ops, Twitter posts, and softball puff piece journalism from his bought and paid for media allies. Instead of taking responsibility for their poor leadership, they blame the hard-working foot soldiers caught in the crossfire, the rank-and-file GOP committee people. Of course, where there's a photo op, so goes photo op Fitz. On Friday, February 21st, Congressman Fitzpatrick made sure to come out of his campaign bunker to claim credit for shutting down the rural Rockville Quarry in Upper Bucks County. Meanwhile, we hear nothing but silence about the mountains of trash from 13 states piled in a Tullytown, PA dump that is so large it is visible from space, trashing Bucks County by spewing methane and toxic chemicals in the backyards of thousands of families and children who face growing risk of cancer and other health hazards, right in his own backyard. The same silence was all Congressman Fitzpatrick had for the surviving family of Sis Davis, a Warrington, PA grandmother killed by an illegal immigrant drunk driver who was released by sanctuary policies in Philadelphia in November 2018, right here in PA District 1. Donna Poiron, the daughter of Sis Davis, could not get a meeting, a return phone call, a letter, or even a chance to speak at one of Congressman Fitzpatrick's famously fake telephone town halls. Congressman Fitzpatrick's silence on the deadly consequences of sanctuary policies in PA District 1 speaks volumes. Congressman, will you add Sis Davis to the Smithsonian Women's History Museum in Washington, D.C. that you so proudly voted for? So on Wednesday, February 26th, the very day Andy Meehan was officially on the ballot, Punxsutawney Fitz popped his head out, saw Andy Meehan's shadow, and crawled back into his hole to sit on his mounds of cash donations from billionaire Democrat Michael Bloomberg, George Soros, transgender activist American Unity Fund, and any anti-gun group from outside PA 01 who will give him a dime and a microphone. In a cynical and desperate attempt to avoid having to defend his terrible record of voting with Nancy Pelosi and Democrats while condemning and opposing President Trump at every turn, frightened fake Fitz hides behind dark money and campaign surrogates, to do the talking for him. But as we all know, Fitzpatrick can't send his clowns in to do his debates for him, so Brian cancels the debate. If only you and the Fitzpatrick party fought as hard against Democrats as you do to kill my campaign, maybe we would not have suffered the worst Republican election losses in PA District 1 in the last 30 years on November 5th, 2019. Congressman Fitzpatrick, you are a coward and a hypocrite who says that the greatest threat to our democracy is the incivility of political discourse. Well, Congressman, to that I say that democracy dies in the darkness. To the voters of PA District 1, I say, when your political leaders treat you like a mushroom by keeping you in the dark and feeding you manure, they deserve to be voted out. Please go to our website at meehan2020.com, donate to our campaign, and volunteer to work the polls on April 28th as we take back our party and our district from the rhinos and anti-Trumpers in the Fitzpatrick-Poprick party. Now more than ever, our mission is make PA01 Republican again. I'm Andy Meehan, and I sure do approve this message. Hi, this is Andy Meehan, and in case you haven't heard, I am doing something extremely difficult, but absolutely necessary. I'm a conservative challenging Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick in the Republican primary. On the issues, the Congressman and I are worlds apart. Fitzpatrick voted in favor of amnesty for illegal aliens and against securing the border, while I'll oppose any amnesty and make sure the wall is funded. He supports gun bans and unconstitutional red flag laws, while I stand with our gun owners, our Second Amendment rights, and our right to due process. He voted to give a legal right to biological men to access women-only spaces and to compete against them for college athletic scholarships. I believe that women deserve women-only safe spaces in our society and fair competition in sports. He's voted for carbon taxes and the Paris Climate Accords, while I've put in writing my pledge of no new taxes. And Fitzpatrick has consistently supported endless wars in the Middle East. I'll vote to bring our troops home. Some establishment leaders in the Republican Party believe that you are obligated to endorse Congressman Fitzpatrick out of party loyalty. However, he isn't worthy of that loyalty as he has not demonstrated it himself. He voted against President Trump in 2016. He has not committed to supporting the president in 2020, and he voted with Nancy Pelosi to label the president a racist just this past July. He does not stand up for the president or our Republican values. I, on the other hand, as the nominee, will do both. But I need your help. Please go to meehan2020.com/contribute to help me raise the money to win this race. And please also hit the share button to share it with your friends and family so they can see how important this is and they can support me too. This is Andy Meehan, and I approve this message.